In the previous video, we have learned section 3 and 4 of the Act. In this video, we are going to deal with section 5 to 9 of the Transfer of Property Act in details. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. Section 5 of the Transfer of Property Act defines transfer of property. According to section 5 of the Act, transfer of property is an act by which a living person conveys property in present or in future to one or more living persons or to himself and one or more other living persons, and to transfer property is to perform such act. Thus, section 5 defines transfer of property as an act by which a living person transmits property in present or in future to one or more other living person or to himself or more other living person, and to transfer property is to perform such act. In this section, living person includes a company or association or a body of individual, whether incorporated or not, but nothing herein contained shall affect any law for the time being in force relating to transfer of property to or any company's association or body of individual. The word property is a term of wide connotation, and in the Act, it has been used in any of the following senses. Number 1, tangible material thing. Example, land and houses. Number 2, right which are exercised over material thing. Example, right to enjoy and possesses, right to sell or to make a gift of things. Number 3, right which are not exercised over any material thing. Example, right to repayment of a debt. The expression transfer of property may therefore imply any one of the following things. Number 1, transfer of things. Example, sale of house. Number 2, transfer of one or more of the rights in a thing. Example, mortgage of a house. Number 3, transfer of debt. The word living person includes corporation and other associations of persons. The provision of the Transfer of Property Act have no application in case where a transfer of property takes place by operation of law. As appears from the preamble of the Transfer of Property Act, it applies only to transfer by act of parties only. The Transfer of Property Act contemplates the following kinds of transfer. Number 1, sale. Number 2, mortgage. Number 3, lease. Number 4, exchange. Number 5, gift. The following are the transfers which are not included in the field of Transfer of Property Act. Number 1, partition. Separation of property between co-owners is known as partition. Partition is not transfer, but would only signify the surrender of a joint right. Number 2, family settlement. Family settlement is not a transfer, as there is no creation of new interest in favor of any person. Number 3, compromise. Compromise is an agreement for the settlement of the claims of parties. As such, it is not a transfer of property. The term property covers within its compass both subjective as well as objective significance of the conception of property. The subjective conception of property is that the property besides other ingredients should have two main aspects. First, it should be capable of free use and it should possess the quality of exclusion of other. While the objective significance of the term property imports both the thing itself and the legal clothing attached to it. Section 6 of the Transfer of Property Act 1882 lays down the kinds of property which can be transferred. According to Section 6 of the Transfer of Property Act, property of any kind can be transferred, except as otherwise provided by this Act or any other law for the time being in force. Number 1, space succession. Section 6, Clause A. Succession is not transferable. According to this, space succession can be divided into three. Number 1, that sons of an heir apparent succeeding to an estate. Number 2, the sons of a relation obtaining a legacy on the death of a kinsman. Number 3. Any other mere possibility of a like nature. Number 2. A mere right of re-entry. Section 6, Clause B. A mere right of re-entry for a breach of a condition subsequent cannot be transferred. Right of re-entry is a right to re-obtain a property. A mere right of re-entry is not a transfer, but it has one exception, that it can be transferred to the owner. Number 3. Assessment. Assessment is a right upon the property of other. It is only for beneficial purpose of a land. Assessment is always with property. Assessment alone cannot be transferred. Number 4. Restricted interest in a property. Section 6, Clause D. Some interest in property are only for a specified person. This interest cannot be transferred. According to Section 6, Clause D, an interest in property restricted in its enjoyment to the owner personally cannot be transferred by him. Number 5. Maintenance. Section 6, Clause DD. A right to future maintenance is solely for the personal benefit of the person to whom it is granted, and therefore cannot be transferred. Number 6. Right to sue. Section 6, Clause E. A mere right to sue as an instance in respect of damage for breach of contract or for tort cannot be transferred. Right to sue is personal to the aggrieved. Number 7. Public office and salary of a public officer. Section 6, Clause F. A public office cannot be transferred, nor can the salary of a public officer can be transferred before or after it has become payable. Number 8. Pension. Section 6, Clause C. Stipends allowed to military, naval, air force, and civil pensioner of the government and political pension cannot be transferred. Number 9. Any transfer against Section 6, Clause H. Number 1. Insofar as it opposed to the nature of the interest affected thereby, or number 2. For an unlawful object or consideration within the meaning of Section 23 of the Indian Contract Act 1872. Number 3. To a person legally disqualified to be a transferee. Number 10. Untransferable interest. Section 6, Clause I. Nothing in this section shall be deemed to authorize a tenant having an untransferable right of occupancy, the farmer of an estate in respect of which default has been made in paying revenue, or the lessee of an estate under the management of a court of ward to assign his interest as such tenant, farmer, or lessee. Section 7 of the Transfer of Property Act deals with the person who are competent to transfer property. According to Section 7, every person competent to contract and entitled to transferable property or authorized to dispose of transferable property not his own is competent to transfer such property either wholly or in part, and either absolutely or conditionally in the circumstances, to the extent and in the manner allowed and prescribed by any law for the time being in force. Thus, Section 7 of the Transfer of Property Act deals with the capacity to transfer. To enable a person to transfer a property, he must satisfy the following condition. Number 1. He must be competent to contract. Number 2. He must have title to the property and authority to transfer it, if it is not his own. Thus, it is seen that the competency to transfer depends upon the competency to contract. For without previous contract, there can be no transfer of property. Section 8 of the Transfer of Property Act deals with the operation of transfer. Thus, this section deals with the effect of transfer. According to Section 8, unless a definite intention is expressed or necessarily implied, a transfer of property passes forthwith to the transferee all the interest which the transferor is then capable of passing in the property, and in the legal incidents thereof. Where the property is land, number 1, the assessment annexed with the land, number 2, the rent and profit thereof acquiring after the transfer, number 3, all things attached to the earth. Where the property is machinery attached to the earth, the movable parts thereof. Where the property is a house, number 1, the assessment annexed thereto, number 2, the rent acquiring after the transfer, number 3, the locks, keys, bars, doors, windows, etc. and number 4, all other things provided for permanent use therewith. Where the property is debt or other actionable claim, the securities thereof. Where the property is money or other property yielding income, the interest of income, the income. Oral transfer, section 9. A transfer of property may be made without writing, in every case in which a writing is not expressly required by law. Writing is necessary in case of the following instrument. Number A, sale of immovable property of the value of rupees 100 or upward, section 54. Number B, sale or reversion or other intangible thing. Number C, simple mortgage irrespective of the document secured, section 59. Number D, all other mortgages securing rupees 100 or upward. Number E, leases of immovable property from year to year or for a term exceeding 1 year or reserving a yearly rent, section 107. Number F, exchange subject to the same rule as sale, section 108. Number G, gift of immovable property, section 123. Number H, transfer of actionable claim, section 130. Partition of immovable property can be made without writing on general principle of law, if not under this section. Naribai versus Gitabai Kam Rama Gunge. Thus, we have covered section 5 to 9 of the Transfer of Property Act. In the next video, we are going to deal with another topic. So stay tuned. Hope this video will be useful to you. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.